Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such personage on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Anoop Mishra. He stands out as a seasoned professional with an impressive career spanning nearly 2.5 decades. Armed with both engineering and MBA qualifications, he has been at the forefront of steering business operations excellence, formulating sustainable marketing strategies, and driving business development with a track record of profitability. He is currently the regional business head at Hindustan Colas Private Limited, where he oversees a business worth more than rupees 400 crores per annum, demonstrating his ability to connect, develop, and inspire teams as recognized by the Great Manager Institute. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Anoop.
Yeah, good morning.
So to begin with, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey so far?
Yeah, I'm happy to share that I feel quite satisfying that I have been through my career with the last 2.5 decades, and I have been able to mark a place for myself, make an impact wherever I have worked. If I look back at my career, I started my career with the construction site, and from there I moved to a management research-based consultancy. Then I moved to cement. Then I moved to fiber cement. Then I moved to steel structures and heavy steel structures, architectural steel structures. Then finally to the road sector, where I'm currently working with Hindustan Colas. So if we look at my career, you will see that I have been working in the infrastructure sector, and I have been working with the companies which have been either number one or number two, and they are well known in their sector.
All right. Okay. So continuing our conversation, our viewers would like to know, how would you describe your leadership style, especially in terms of leading cross-functional teams? And could you share an example?
Yeah, my leadership style, you can say that I'm empathetic, I'm a passionate leader, and I work with a team with the objective of co-creating a vision. I mean, I have got a foresightedness. If I'm looking at some business and I'm able to visualize that what is going to happen in the near future. So accordingly, I prepare my strategies. I collaborate with my team members and tell them how the business is going to change, or how the environment is going to change, and how they should develop their strategy and how should they work. So I bring to their mind, then we discuss, and then we collaborate, and then we create strategies which could be a winning strategies for our product, for our company. And most important thing, when we are working in a company, we have to align ourselves with the company's objective. The distant objective, distant vision of the company, how it want to be in the market, then each and every person has to align from right from the top to the bottom of the company.
Amazing. So building on to that, Mr. Anu, what are some of the most significant challenges you have faced in your career, and what did you learn from overcoming them?
Challenges, if you look at my career, I have been switching the companies which have been into a different field. I mean, no two companies are repetitive in nature. So every time I'm going to a company, I'm getting new challenges. I am adjusting myself to those challenges. First, learning the things, learning the business, learning the way of doing the business, understanding the product, and then leading from the front. So that challenge is basically adapting to the environment and making a mark for yourself. If we look back, I mean, right from cement, wherever I have worked, I have done a wonderful job in terms of achievement of goals. I mean, wherever I work, the company has grown many fold, minimum for 2, 3 fold. They have changed, they have growth. If we talk about my current organizations, we have grown 3 times in last 7, 8 years, and there are many things which are done in the company for the first time, and those have been done by the me or my team. So that gives us a quite, I mean, satisfaction that when you're coming from a different background and you're able to achieve such a fascinating results, so that feels quite amazing. There have been,
Definitely.
yeah, there was one, I would like to cite an example. There was our new plant had come up at Vizag, and many people had tried, it was close to a Ministry of Environment. Our company had a consultant, but and paid a very heavy price to them also. But they were not able to do anything regarding that regarding that plan. I myself took that as a challenge, and I started from this scratch. I started interacting with the Ministry of Environment, and finally, in a 2 months' time, I was able to get my plant open. I was able to get the uh, favorable decision from the Ministry of Environment. So that gives a quite an immense satisfaction.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so now that we have discussed your career journey, your roles and responsibilities, let's dive into the subject of ESG and corporate governance. So here is my question to you, and a very obvious one. How and when did you develop an interest in ESG and corporate governance?
You see, government has been taking very initiatives for business excellence, corporate excellence, and right from the initiation of this new Companies Act, India has been doing a lot of work towards taking India to the top in the global ecosystem. So, in relation to that, there are many policies being driven where the government itself is focusing on the excellence. So that is how when we are working in any organization, we are influenced by the different policies, different government initiatives, and what best you can do to that to support those objectives. That is the thing. So slowly over a period of time, I mean, I developed that interest in the ESG and corporate excellence. And I would also like to cite that wherever I have worked, I have been known for my ethics and my hard efforts to take to the company to the highest level, not in terms of the profits, business, but also in terms of the way of working also. So that is how we, I mean, it automatically comes. I mean, it's not that we have to do something to get, to develop that interest.
Absolutely. So building on to that, our viewers would like to know, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
As I mentioned, that we have to work towards the operational excellence. It is not right, not just the compliance. From compliance, you have to move to the excellence, and that is happening. How the government policies are also changing. So truly, you have to align yourself with those policies and move from compliance to the excellence. If we if we look at the different reports across, I mean, across industry, there are, if we, there is a data which says that around 10% of the world countries, around 15%, they contribute 15% of the export and import. So the business, what we are doing in India is not we are not working in any silo. We are, it's a truly global. If anybody says that we are immune to the world, that is not true. We are connected to the world, and whatever happens in the world, that is going to affect us also. So if you are such a important part, I mean, we are already working from 3 trillion, 4 billion economy to 5 trillion economy, and we are part of that uh, global economy. We are part of that 15% of the world over GDP. Then definitely we have to bring in good practices in terms of ethics, in terms of trustability, in terms of what you say, optimization of resources, and take it to the forward to the next level.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's dive into the subject of technology. And here is my question to you, which is divided into two parts. So part A is, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, Web 3.0, big data?
You see, we have seen the era of COVID. Post-COVID, the companies which were able to adapt to the technology, they were able to come back to the business very fast, and they were able to adapt. So if we look at the technology, technology is part and parcel of the business, our own life also. Technology changes the behavior of the consumers. So technology has got ample use, ample integration with the businesses, with the systems. So we can definitely use the technology. We can use technology to collect data to monitor our consumers. We can collect data about the environment, how our business is impacting the environment, how that data can be analyzed, and it can be used to track your ESG initiatives also. If you are by utilizing technology, you can produce uh, technology-driven smart products which will add to the sustainability of the business, long-term sustainability goals. Similarly, you can use these technologies like blockchain. You can use these to track the processes and systems, and which in itself can create an evidence in terms of the good governance of the organization. So these technologies these technologies have got a very high impact on the way of doing the business, and technologies are changing very fast also. So you have to adapt to these changing technologies also.
Definitely. Thank you for sharing such amazing insights into different subjects. All right. So this brings us to the last question of the session. And here it is. We are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of World Development Corporation?
It's a very truly very good initiative, very noble initiatives, and you're contributing a lot to the development of the Indian business system. When I said that we are moving from compliance to the excellence, definitely this pool of skill sets, this part of the skilling of the nation, this will definitely add value to the business as such. The way we are doing the business in India, we have got more than 5,000 entities which are already listed in the country. So definitely this skilling of the nation, I mean, we learn from the others' skills. I mean, we get motivated, we get inspired when we listen to others, what kind of practices they are adopting, and we can implement those good practices. I mean, there is no requirement of reinventing the wheel. When some good practice is already there and it is successful and it is beautifully implemented, we can easily adapt to that skill set, and accordingly we can adapt that skill to our own business, and that will definitely help us saving the time and energy, and we will be able to move faster on the value chain.
Great. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Anoop Mishra, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you for inviting me and having a candid conversation. Thank you very much, and wish you all the good luck to the DI Institute for conducting more and more such interviews.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.